All right, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
And we are Offset.
Era.
Woo! All right. And as you've seen in the title, we're doing a first on this channel. We're bringing on
Linkin Park. No need to do an introduction on this one, guys. No. You know Linkin Park. We know Linkin Park.
Yes. I grew up with them in the 90s. So Linkin Park came up in the 90s.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep.
I was brought up on all the anime music videos that people put on the early days of YouTube they used In the End.
Yeah.
Or What I've Done.
Yeah.
Or Crawling.
Yeah.
And those are stone cold modern rock classics, exactly. 20-something years later. And,
yeah.
You know, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Chester Bennington as an artist and as a writer.
Yeah.
You know, I think I speak for all of Linkin Park fans when I say he is tremendously missed.
Right.
And it's an interesting turn of events that they brought in
Emily Armstrong.
Yes, Emily Armstrong. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I honestly had never heard of Emily Armstrong until they made the announcement. So it's very interesting bringing somebody in to replace somebody as irreplaceable. I mean, like, not just as a singer, but as a person. You know, there's only one of Chester Bennington, so it's interesting. But then again, there's a lot of people. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of people that said that. Yeah, you know, there's still a lot of people that say that Bon Scott is irreplaceable as the singer of AC/DC, but Brian Johnson does a hell of a job at it.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I haven't listened to the song, obviously, and it's a good thing, too, because we're reacting to it. I want to go into it with fresh ears.
Right.
You know, I've had a couple of friends on social media say, you know, give her a chance, you know, this is interesting. And then I've read other comments online saying that, you know, this isn't Linkin Park, or, you know, this is something like this is like this, or it's that. Or...
I've seen the sentiment that she shouldn't be doing new or the old songs that he did. And I don't think that I agree with that 100% either. I think if she's going to be a full-fledged member of the band, that
she has to do.
Yeah, it's fair game. They chose her.
Yeah.
You know? So obviously they believe that she can do it. So you have to stand behind, you know, what they chose.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I think I saw Linkin Park do another song in a studio where they had a different female vocalist and she could kind of scream as well. And I saw that and thought it was going to be this other female vocalist. You guys will have to fill me in on who that was, but it was some like recorded in the studio kind of video where she was singing one of the older songs, and she was doing a really great job. And I was already kind of open to it. So when they announced a female singer, I'm like, okay, that sounds cool to me. Because the other video that I saw, the other music I saw, that they had this female singer, it sounded good. It sounded really cool, and I thought it felt really well. You know, you don't always have to replace, you know, the member to sound exactly the same as the person that, you know, they're replacing. You know, sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that's a detriment to the band.
Yeah, like sometimes, it's a very case by case thing. Like,
yep.
In some cases, you know, getting a different singer, it you know, bolsters the band, like when David Lee Roth split from Van Halen, Sammy Hagar, completely different singer, completely different style of vocals, you know, different approach, you know, different range, but it worked.
Yep.
So there's a really good chance that this is gonna work out for them.
I'm gonna take just a few comments on this video, and then we're gonna jump in since we talked a bit here. A couple of the people let's see what some of these top comments are here.
This isn't a replacement for Chester Bennington. This is the start of a new Linkin Park, and I'm all for it.
All right, I like that
sentiment. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I like that sentiment.
A couple of people are saying the same thing.
The new era of Linkin Park. Emily earned her position. Nobody can replace Chester, but respect to her for having the courage of stepping up to honor him. I like that.
I think that's a good place to jump into this one.
I think so. That's you know, such wholesome comments.
There we go.
You don't see that a lot on the internet.
Yeah, you would expect the first being to just be hate. But no,
exactly.
It's all support. I love it.
That is great. You know, yeah, let's give this a shot. For anyone giving this a shot with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed. I will say for the record, I was okay on them. I'm not a huge fan of Linkin Park, but didn't hate them. I thought the songs were great. But it was radio rock, and at that point I was into underground music, listening to a lot of ska, reggae, punk, and stuff like that. They just weren't in that vein. They were more mainstream, but I didn't hate their songs. I thought they were pretty cool, especially some of the newer ones.
Yeah, they earned their success,
absolutely, and their stuff has really stood the test of time for sure. But if you're not new to the channel,
you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
It's time for
the glorious,
the epic transition.
stop it yet. Okay. All right. The Emptiness Machine, Linkin Park with their new singer Emily Armstrong.
Oh, that's the song, by the way.
Yes.
The Emptiness Machine.
Emptiness Machine.
We probably should have said that.
I'm
earlier,
sure you guys already know. There's probably 1,000 of these reaction videos.
And plus, you know, I'm sure the lion's share of you guys can read.
Right. Though this was a suggestion. This is not just something we decided to do. I wouldn't have thought to do a reaction to Linkin Park, but I think it makes perfect sense to do them now because of the new singer. It's something that we've actually never heard.
This is something huge.
Yeah. So anyway,
I mean, 12. I think it was like what, 12 million views in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty big.
Just a bit.
All right, well, let's check it out and see what the hubbub is about. The Emptiness Machine, new Linkin Park with their new singer.
Here we go.
The drummer kind of.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view.
VR, bro.
I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't see. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Ooh, kind of funky.
Oh, yeah.
Got some octaves going on.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in. Already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed.
I like her scream.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Nice amount of
I
rasp.
can't help but think pop punk on this. It's got a upbeat,
It's
clean
a little.
vocal. It's not pop punk. But
I wouldn't
it's
say.
like
I wouldn't.
punk-ish.
Yeah, it's punkish.
It's
It's got a somberness to it. It's got a really nice edge.
Right.
She's got a really great rasp to her voice.
Yeah. Her cleans are good. They're present, but they're not overly stated, and
Yeah.
it's not like it's not gentle. It's kind of like an aggressive kind of tone.
Yeah.
I think it sounds it fits great with the song.
Yeah,
so
it
far.
does.
I love her scream.
Already pulling me in. Already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping, so fucking naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
All right, kind of a shorter one there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're flipping back over. All right, the Emptiness Machine by the new Linkin Park lineup with
Yeah.
Emily at the front. I think of the two vocalists, I preferred her vocal No disrespect to the other members there. I love the
Yeah,
song.
Mike. I always saw Mike as the rapper.
Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna mention. I would have liked to see him rap in this rather than sing. So
he can carry a tune as well.
No, it's not bad singing. I just think between the two, I think that was the dichotomy between and Linkin Park. It was hip hop and screaming,
or singing and screaming.
Right.
Yeah, because Chester could, he could scream, he could sing.
Right.
And Emily evidently can as well.
Oh yeah, she's phenomenal. I like her vocals a lot.
Yeah,
I think the song really fit her well. I think
it wasn't too drawn. The song itself wasn't too drawn out. There wasn't too many. I mean, there was the right amount of layers to it. There was the sample sounds, drums, at the beginning and the end that you would associate with the electronica aspect of Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm.
This right amount of keyboards, but the main music, very up tempo, kind of punkish.
Yeah.
Really letting her rasp shine like that. So
I'm interested to see where they go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if this is the general direction, if this is like a semblance of the general direction, rather, because Linkin Park can do anything.
Right.
If this is a semblance of the general direction that they're going to be going into the future, I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued too. I'd like to see some more rapping from Mike there, just because that's what I'm used to hearing in his vocals.
The rain's back.
Rain is back. So yeah, I'd like to see them mish it up a little bit. I still like the vibes, the same somber vibes, but I go back to the hip hop and do that, and what made them stand out is they had those duo singers, they had the duality, and I'd like to see more of it. But yeah, happy to check it out, you guys. As this stuff starts to release from their new album, if you guys think this is something you'd want to see in the future, make sure you subscribe and check out our other videos and leave us some comments on the video here.
Yep.
Especially any other Linkin Park stuff that drops or anything else that's out there in the mainstream we haven't checked out yet. Feel free, drop it in the comments. We also have a community tab. Go over there. You can click on the most latest reaction thread that we put up.
Yeah.
You can comment there, and that's usually where we check. But in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier three-piece punkcore band.
That's right.
We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music, as well as a fun, fresh, and fully powerful 6-track EP called Top Shelf Villain, available on all digital streaming platforms.
Yep, and we also got an album before that called A New Era, that is also available on those same digital streaming platforms,
as well as on our Patreon.
Exactly. Make sure you check them out anywhere you can, including the playlist on our YouTube channel. We're very happy for us to check out our stuff. There is a topic on our YouTube channel too. You can feel free to subscribe to as well. Every time that we post anything new through DistroKid, our distributor, it will pop up on that playlist as well, so you can certainly do that. And if you're interested in following the band, you can certainly do so. You can do it on Facebook and on Instagram and right here on YouTube.
Yep.
We do have a show coming up.
That's right. Friday, October 25th, we're going to be at the Herd Opera House in Arcadia with From Darkness Arise and the Nines. Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah, can't wait to play some shows. Right now, we are between shows right now. We are working on new music.
Yes, we are. I believe we're 2 full songs fully recorded.
Yep.
And
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs in the mix here with between various states of production. We're shooting for 10 songs, probably, I don't know, in the next couple months or so.
I'm excited for that for a full album.
Full length. We've been a band for about 10 years, so 10 songs sounds fitting.
One song for each year.
Exactly. So make sure you check it out. That's the end of this video. Thank you again for watching, commenting, and subscribing.
And liking.
And doing
Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe bell.
Yes.
Do the things.
Do the things. And that's it for this one.
Let us know what you want to see in the next one, and we'll see you there.
Peace out.